All right, here we go. Today we have Clayton Howard, who was a male escort for Diddy and Cassie for 8 years. Clayton was one of 7 male escorts that the feds, in Diddy's criminal case, say was transported across state lines for the purpose of prostitution. He is currently suing both Diddy and Cassie for drugging, manipulating, and traumatizing him. Clayton Howard, welcome to Vlad TV.
Vlad, thank you for having me. Pleasure to be here.
Well, everything started around 2009.
Oh, yeah.
How did this come together?
My story is a little unique from the other men in this. I wasn't a male dancer. I was an ex-con, had just been released from state prison, needed a job, but I was in great shape. I was huge. Girl I knew said, hey, you would be excellent working in the male industry as a masseuse and as an escort, and I thought she was like completely full of it. So she began to market me as a male masseuse, and ultimately I met Cassie.
Okay, so Cassie reached out to you.
Cassie reached out to her through the agency she had. It was kind of like independent. She just had a website with some guys, and Cassie must have saw my picture, I think through a collateral ad she had on like Backpage, I think it was at the time. And Cassie called the number and got the website, saw my pictures, rest is history.
Was it a phone call or a text message or what in the beginning?
They actually had a conversation, and from what I remember, Cassie asked her like for pictures of my penis. Once she got the picture, she wanted to know if it was real. She was really adamant about knowing if the pictures were real. The young woman assured her they was, and I guess Cassie's excitement was so great that immediately when this woman got off the phone, she calls me and she says, yo, Clay, check this out, I got one. She sounds like she's beautiful, blah, blah, and I didn't believe her. But when Cassie called me, her voice alone said that this one was going to be different.
Right. Now, of course, she's not introducing herself as Cassie.
No.
She was Jackie.
Jackie Star. Yes.
Jackie Star.
Jackie Star, the most obviously made-up name on the planet.
Right. And her husband was Frank.
Yes, but I didn't know about Frank on the first phone call. She never told me about him until maybe a half an hour into the first session. But once I was there and she checked to make sure my penal pictures matched the in-person version of me, she told me, hey, my husband's here, but don't worry, he's not gay. He just wants to watch. And at that time, I think I might have slept with like 4 women in front of their husband, because it's actually a really common practice for, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. So you were doing this already, this whole cuckold thing.
Yes, I had like maybe 4 clients. I was new to it. I might have been 60 days into being a male provider, as you call them. Mm-hmm. But I had a few women that I slept with in front of the husband, because, women are not like men. They can't just walk into a room and sleep with a random stranger, especially married women. So when they get older, the husband, for many reasons, he might just want his wife to have pleasure. He might get pleasure out of it. He may want to date younger women. So he'll introduce the wife to someone like me who's going to rock her world, take her away from the situation, provide her pleasure, whatever the ultimate goal of the situation was. So when I would deal with these women starting off, I would always have to do it with the husband present the first time, because the wife felt comfortable. After that, they would leave their wives with me for days.
Oh.
Yeah. Like a week was the longest. I think this guy named, won't say his name, left his wife with me for like a week in Manhattan, paid for an apartment, paid for me to take her around the city, dumped his wife on me for a week and was like, take good care of her, Clay, no problem. I did.
Okay. So were the men like masturbating while you were doing this, or they were just watching, or?
No, they would just watch. I couldn't even tell you if they masturbated or not, because I didn't pay attention to them. I paid attention to the woman. Okay. But for the most part, they would sit in the corner and they would just chill out.